Alright guys, today we're going to give some almond flour pancakes a go. So we're going to whip up our ingredients here. We're going to start with almond flour. I'm going to be using a food scale. We're going to start off with 70 grams of almond flour. And the next thing is going to be our erythritol. I'm using the powdered mix. So we're going to do 6 grams of that. Then the next thing is going to be our cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on there, not really measuring it, just not trying to overdo it. Less is more. And then we're going to take some baking powder here, about a teaspoon. Then we're going to get our vanilla extract. I'm just going to give it a few, maybe 10 drops worth. I didn't really measure it. And then we got our maple syrup, our sugar-free maple syrup. This stuff is really good. And we're going to add about 15 grams of that to the mixture. This Log Cabin brand is really good and I highly recommend it. And then we got our sour cream. That's going to help us get some lift, make them a little bit fluffier, not so dense. And we're going to go 60 grams of sour cream. And then our last ingredient is going to be our 2 eggs. And we're just going to throw them in there. And then we're going to take our little hand mixer here. And we're going to mix all this up into a batter. And I did this in a measuring cup that is easy to pour. And I think that works really well. And just make sure you give it a good mix. Mine turned out kind of runny, so you could add some more almond flour if that happens to you, but not that big a deal. And so you're going to pour that out on a pan that's on medium heat, and it's going to cook pretty quick, maybe about 30-40 seconds. And you're going to see all the bubbles forming on the top. It'll make about I'd say about 3 of large pancakes this size right here. But for the small ones, a smaller one, you're gonna get a good 5 or 6 out of it. So it just depends on what size pancakes you want. But I think it turned out great. You just gotta add your syrup and some butter if that's your thing, and it turned out great. It tastes great. And you can tell it's almond flour, but still tastes good. So that's going to be it for this one. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.